Standing on the starting line and waiting for the goal. Everything is ready for the super magic show. Engine is a lion that is waking in the cage, turning over every single empty lonely page. Adrenaline is pumping like a river in the vein, washing out the silence and the memory of pain. Red Listen to the echo of the heavy engine sound. Nothing is forever in the middle of the race, leaving all the shadows in the empty hollow space. Tears in the rearview mirror glowing in the night, reaching for the glory of the yellow halogen light. Rhythm is the power that is healing all the soul, keeping every portion of the absolute control. The final corner waiting at the mountain base, I'm taking over in the supersonic race. The engine roaring like a lion in the wild, I'm playing with the danger like a little child. The heavy pressure pushing me around, but I am flying right above the ground. I take the glory in my shaking hand. Emperor of the night, ruling absolute, nobody can deny and nobody can dispute. Unstoppable power burning in my soul, I am the master of the ultimate control. The rivals falling back into the dusty haze, I leave it spinning in the complicated maze. The perfect counter steer is keeping me alive, I'm putting everything into the danger drive. The heavy pressure pushing me around, but I am flying right above the ground. I take the glory in my shaking hand. Emperor of the night, ruling absolute, nobody can deny and nobody can dispute. Unstoppable power burning in my soul, I am the master of the ultimate control. are aligning on the dashboard screen. I'm driving in a crazy and wild machine. Nothing to lose, I am risking it all. Answering the heavy and the magical call. Pulling the lucky trigger, hitting the jackpot now. I'm gonna be the winner, I'm gonna show you how. Fever is burning, nothing can stop me here. Riding the lucky wave and making it clear. Pulling the lucky trigger, hitting the jackpot now. I'm gonna be the winner, I'm gonna show you how. Fever is burning, nothing can stop me here. Riding the lucky wave and making it clear. I'm looking at the patterns of the starry night. I'm calculating every single beam of light. The probability of winning is a crazy game, but I gotta conquer, and I'll take the fame. waiting for the memory and the very tiny spark. Radio is playing out a lonely melody, bringing back the yesterday and bringing you to me. Tears are falling heavy on the steering wheel tonight, searching for the shadow in the yellow halogen light. Engine starts to whisper like a lover in the rain, washing out the sorrow and the memory of pain. Midnight tears and fire burning in the lonely sky. Everything is moving in the blink of human eye, dancing on the highway with the rhythm of the beat, feeling all the passion and the hyperactive heat. Shifting up the gear into the maximum of speed, giving every portion of the energy I need. Window is reflecting all the neon colored signs, crossing through the border of the broken white lines. Midnight tears and fire glowing in the lonely sky. Never gonna listen to the people saying goodbye, screaming on the highway with the rhythm of the beat, waking up the spirits in the hyper Midnight howling, echo in the dark, leaving behind a fiery burning spark. Screaming desire, pushing to the edge. I will deliver on the final racing pledge.
Silent shadow passing through the freezing rain. I'm running from the memory of the heavy pain. The wiper blades are keeping up the frantic beat. I'm drifting over on the lonely empty street. The neon lights are melting in my tears. I'm stepping on the gas to conquer all my fears. I leave the broken promises behind. Phantom racer, ghost out of the past. Nothing in this illusion is ever gonna last. Lonely emotion driving in the storm, waiting for the morning light to keep me warm.
corner of the road, carrying the sadness and the heavy, heavy load. Windows reflecting all the ghosts of yesterday, wishing that the sorrow would just quickly go away. Tears in the rearview mirror, shining in the night, looking for the beauty of the yellow halogen light. Music is the magic that is healing all the soul, taking every piece of the magnificent control. One more lonely mile before the morning comes around. Listen to the echo of the heavy engine sound. Nothing is forever in the middle of the race, leaving all the shadows in the empty hollow space. Tears in the rearview mirror, glowing in the night, reaching for the glory of the yellow halogen light. Rhythm is the power that is healing all the soul, keeping every portion of the absolute control.
Break the chain, fly to the endless sky, spread out my heavy wings and I will never die. Freedom and glory waiting for me ahead. I'm painting all the city in a burning red. Break the chain, break the chain.
drive, putting on the makeup and a very pretty dress, leaving all the worry and the heavy, heavy stress. Radio is playing out a funky little tune, looking at the beauty of the silver color moon. Bass is bumping harder than the beating of the heart, waiting for the magic and the weekend party start. Rhythm of the city night is calling my name, everybody playing in the super crazy game, cruising down the avenue and looking for a star, dancing to the music in the middle of the car. Neon lights are shining in a ruby red and blue, painting all the scenery and making it so new. Smiling at the people who are walking on the street, feeling all the passion of the hyperactive beat. Rhythm of the city night is shouting my name, living for the pleasure of the super crazy game, driving down the avenue and looking for a star, singing to the music in the middle of the car.
Machine is waking up inside the dark, waiting for the danger and electric spark. Pistons are destroying all the silence of the hill, showing everybody all the superhuman skills. Smoke is rising slowly from the bottom of the tire, looking at the mountain that is burning in the fire. Grip the steering wheel with all the anger and the hate, rush into the battle and the center of the gate. Steel and fire burning in the middle of the road, carrying the fury and the super heavy load, crashing through the limit of the engine and the man, doing every crazy thing that everybody can. Sparks are flying wildly from the metal on the street, melting all the asphalt with a hyperactive heat. No one is behind me in the valley of the death, holding every second and the cold and frozen breath. Steel and fire ruling in the middle of the road, dropping all the anger and the super heavy load, smashing through the limit of the engine and the man, following the center of the master battle One more revolution of the super heavy gear, washing out the terror and the memory of fear. Nothing is a challenge for the iron and the steel, giving you the terror that you're really gonna feel. Steel and fire winning in the middle of the road, shooting all the power of the super heavy load, breaking through the limit of the engine and the man, finishing the battle that the universe began. Ciao Mary, 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 ciao Mary. Enemy well behind.
the memory of fear. Destiny is calling from the bottom of the soul, living for the moment of the ultimate control. Flash of the lightning, crashing in the rhythm of the soul, taking all the pieces of the absolute control. Your beat is winning in the center of the mind, leaving all the sadness and the heavy world behind. Looking at the destiny directly in the eye, waiting for the judgment from the ruler of the sky. Everything is resting on the action of today, never gonna wander from the right and holy way. Heartbeat is synchronized with the rhythm of the call, searching for the magic of a very distant star. Energy is building from the bottom of the soul, reaching for the ultimate and final ever goal. End of the world, racing to the top of the hill, showing everybody all the super magic skill, crossing through the border of the heaven and the space, winning every battle of the universal race. Sweat is falling heavy on the dashboard in the night, everything is shining in the everlasting light. Memories are flashing like a movie in the brain, never gonna suffer from the sorrow and the pain. End of the world, racing to the peak of the hill, proving everybody all the super magic skill, passing through the border of the heaven and the space, leading every battle of the universal race. One more single breath before the universe is gone, waiting for the beauty of the very early dawn. This is the conclusion of the battle and the test, leaving every shadow and the worries for the rest. End of the world, racing to the crown of the hill, giving everybody all the super magic skill, flying through the border of the heaven and the space, taking every battle of the universal race. Night City is a blurry line of light. I'm pushing limits in the middle of the night. The engine screaming like a beast out of the cage. I'm writing history upon the burning page. Don't look behind, the shadows coming fast. We're living for the future, never for the past. Ignite the spark and let the magic show. Velocity strike, tearing up the ground, breaking the barrier faster than the sound. Power of the dream running through my vein. Nobody can ever catch me in the passing lane. The tachometer jumping in the danger zone. I'm facing down the heavy gravity alone. Your headlights fading in the smoke of my exhaust. I'll take the victory no matter what the cost. Don't look behind, the shadows coming fast. We're living for the future, never for the past. Ignite the spark and let the magic show. Velocity strike, tearing up the ground, breaking the barrier faster than the sound. Power of the dream running through my vein. Nobody can ever catch me in the passing lane. Velocity strike, tearing up the ground, breaking the barrier faster than the sound. Power of the dream running through my vein. Nobody can ever catch me in the passing lane. Velocity strike, crashing a lane. Velocity strike, crashing lane. Yeah. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. The final lap is coming and the pressure is high. I see the finish line is drawing very nigh. I calculate the distance and I make my move. I got a lot of passion and a lot to prove. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. This is the winning run, taking the final lead. I'm pushing to the limit with a crazy speed, all or nothing. This is the do or die. I'm shooting like a rocket to the starry sky. pleasure game. The flashing lights are blurring in the crazy dash. I'm making sure that I will never ever crash. The world is fading in the supersonic speed. I'm getting every little thing I ever need. Break out of the ordinary atmosphere. Zero gravity, floating in the sky. Spread my heavy wings and I am ready to fly. Maximum limit, nothing holding down. I am the fastest champion of the race in town. Zero gravity, floating in the sky. Spread my heavy wings and I